Hello, everyone. My name is Dee. Thank you for the Gitcoin team for putting this hackathon together. And I'm super excited to present to you all our hackathon effort, the colourBox. colourBox, as you can see, is an app that allows everyone to own the music they love. It allows you to be a part of the musician's journey. So this is the first screen. This is the landing page when we show up, and it looks like Netflix, Spotify, one of your streaming sites. It's a early, super secret early release. At this point, it is a cross-platform, cross-chain effort. We will be releasing the first one on mainnet on the Harmony One network. We will be releasing next Tezos. We will get to Ethereum mainnet at some point. Also, we have a testnet, which is available at testnet.colourbox.io. So let's jump into the project. You come in, people have signed up. These are all friends of mine, musicians. Some of them I am fans of. They're not my friends. I wish they were, but that's great. So you come in. It's a streaming app. We are releasing the Android app and the iOS app. You can go ahead and release music from there. Let's jump into some music. Let's put some music that we recorded earlier. It's simple. It works like a player. You go ahead, and this is a test site. So there you go. So at this point, it's just like yet another Spotify, yet another everything. The trick of this is we are able to slice this music. So let's go ahead and see how this works. So we're going to jump back to the musicians page, which is where it starts. So I'm a practicing musician. I've been playing music for the last 20 years, and I always had to have a side job to kind of pay for my things. But I think the time has come that the NFT and the crypto community has what it takes to actually make it possible so that you musicians can go ahead and distribute your music and create NFTs at the same time and be in the business and can do what you do full time and create these awesome things you do. So we're going to run through how this app works. Short thing. I believe I'm signed in right now. So first thing I will do is sign out for this demo so we can see how this thing works. So when you come in, you're seeing all this music, of course, and you as a fan could probably go to this musician that has not NFTized their track. You can start listening to their music and actually go ahead and bid for them to NFTize their track. So let me go ahead and say, hey, I really love the way this track begins here, and I want to just buy that slice out of it. Let's listen. Awesome. I like that slice. I want to buy it. So I can go up here and say, hey, I want to buy 39 slices. So each slice is 1/10 of a second. And the logic being that an average track is around 4 minutes, 240 seconds. So we can subdivide this track into 2,400 slices and sell each of the slices separately. So this is how this app completely is different from other places. You can go ahead and put your entire track out there and make an NFT, which doesn't make sense because you don't want to, as a musician, you don't want to sell out your whole track. I mean, might as well go sign up with a regular music label. What you could do is you could sell like 30% of it, 40% of it, use it as a fundraising platform, pay your collaborators, pay your mastering people, pay your other musicians, pay your collaborators, and pay your fans. And then they could share in the profits and the journey of this track. So this musicians, what's their name? I'm from 206. Has not yet signed up on this platform. So I would go ahead and say, hey, I love this track. I want to buy 40 slices of this thing. I'm on the testnet, and I am going to pay you $8 per slice, and my bid expires in 7 days. So once I do that, let me see if this will go through. Okay, here comes the wallet, and you can. So the bid is done. At this point, when these artists sign in, they're going to go see this thing. We are also going to add ability to add this to go ahead and let them know that, hey, there is somebody that's willing to pay you a couple $1,000s for your track. So please go ahead and NFTize your track. So now let's jump into the process where a musician signs into this app. So first thing, you go ahead and you do sign up as a band. And it's going to ask for your phone number, it's going to ask for your email. They're all optional. We don't need all that information right now. Eventually, we will have to deal with KYC and all that, and we are still working on that process. So I'm going to just sign in with my crypto account for now. So it just verifies your wallet ownership, verifying wallet ownership, sends announce. I say, sure, I trust this website, I'm in. And voila, I should be signed in. All right, so first thing, I absolutely want an image. All right. There we go. I'm here. I'm going to use my friend Amsh. I'm going to sign him up. And we don't need any other information right now. So I'm going to just go ahead and just save. So at this point, my buddy Amsh is there. If I go ahead and look at him, he has a blank slate, and we haven't added a new track. So I'm going to go ahead and add, probably he just sent me something that let me see. Here we go. I love this track that he did. So that's all. So what we have to do though this time, he has to upload the full WAV file with absolute all the information in there. This track that he has published contains the raw information. It's not the MP3 that you can stream. So what happens in the background is this is where we need some off-chain server processing. Our server goes ahead, looks at this WAV file, looks at the original information, and converts it back. So I'm just going to refresh my page to speed up the process. So here we go. This track has been set up, and it's ready for a listen. Let's have a listen. Oh yeah, I like it. All right, so my track is good. What I want to do is now NFTize this track. So I'm going to go ahead and the app knows that I'm the owner of this track. I get to do this thing. Now for the production, for non-testnet, before you can go ahead and NFTize, we will have to sign the distribution rights. How this works is the copyright owner for this track will actually give exclusive distribution rights to this DAO. A song essentially is a DAO to own the copyrights for it. So this DAO, for now, they can choose whichever label, whichever is their manager, whichever place. They are going to collect all the ASCAP payments, all the Spotify payments, and who knows what, and are going to distribute it properly to the NFT owners. Now, because a lot of the musicians that are coming into this app might not be super crypto aware, so we have an option where we can provide custodial accounts. Like we go ahead and we create these custodial accounts for them that they can transfer as and when they get up to speed on it. But for now, we expect, let's go ahead and use our good old wallets. I want to go ahead and sell each of my slices for around $10. We could change this amount, we could reduce this amount, we could pick any amount we want. So, and I have a total goal to raise. So my total track will be worth around $12,000. And I want to sell maybe only 20% of it. Okay, so I want to sell like $4,000 worth of this track and I want to leave the rest around. So we can go ahead and choose how much percentage of the sale of this track is available. We're going to NFTize the whole track, and only 461 out of the 2,400 slices would be available for immediate sale right now. So let me go ahead and NFTize it. Since a lot of the musicians coming on this app might not be crypto savvy, so we do give an option for a custodial account where we go ahead and create an account, hold on to their private keys, and kind of bring them up to the speed and do a white glove treatment. But for now, we're going to use good old MetaMask. So it goes up there. We still have to pay the transaction fees for it, which is not bad if you think about it. I'm creating 2,400 NFTs for not much gas. And now is the wait. So there we go. It came back. Our track is NFTize track is ready. If we go in the NFTs tab, it will tell me that there are 2,429 slices, and we are kind of ready to sell them. Now, as a musician, I have an option to go up here and kind of change this around. I say, hey, I changed my mind. Instead of putting all the 461 slices on sale, I actually want to go ahead, and we can do it on the track or we can do it manually. I just want to go ahead and put around 100 tracks, 296 slices for sale, beginning at slice 0. So we can use this slider bars up here to change them. And I want to increase my prices. So I want to sell them for 0.03 ethers each. And this offer is good for 7 days. So I want to begin with like a pretty high price slices. There, MetaMask comes again. I got to sign that transaction. Awesome. So that's my track is ready. So I go back to the main page. So let's go through the process when someone really wants to buy this NFT. I'm going to make sure I'm signed out. Good, I'm signed out. The sign in button is on. So I go to a track that I like, and let's look at this track that's kind of have been NFTized. And you can see how many people have already purchased the slices of it, and this slice is available for sale. So I could get up here and say, okay, I want to buy this whole thing, but probably I don't want to spend $24,000 in buying all the tracks. So I'm going to use the slider up here and go ahead and just buy around 126 slices. Yeah, that's more like it. Or even less. Okay, I can also change it from here, fine tune exactly how many slices I want to buy. So it's telling me it's going to set me back 0.2 ethers. Sounds good. And there it is. I'm the proud owner of a brand new NFT with slices of this track. That's all we have for now right now. Please go to colourbox.io. We will be coming up with the iOS and Android app shortly. Keep an eye for it. And thank you, Gitcoin community, for giving us an opportunity and encouraging us to making this happen. Thanks much.